In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set trailing stop loss in Metatrader 5. By the end, you'll know how to open a trade and attach a trailing stop so your stop loss automatically follows price as the market moves in your favor. This is a great way to lock in gains without constantly watching the chart. Start by opening your Metatrader 5 application and making sure you're connected to your trading account. You'll know you're connected if the prices in the Market Watch are updating and you see your broker's connection status at the bottom of the platform. Keep the toolbox or terminal area visible at the bottom because that's where we'll manage the position after it's placed. Next, go to the top of the platform and click New Order. This opens the order window where you set everything for your trade. In the symbol field, choose the instrument you want to trade. If you've already got a chart open, make sure the symbol here matches that chart, especially if you watch multiple pairs or assets. It's always a good idea to confirm you've selected the exact symbol and contract you intend to trade. Now, choose your order type. Market execution means you enter immediately at the current market price. Pending order lets you place a limit or stop order to enter later at a price you specify. If you're new to trailing stops, it's totally fine to start with a market order so you can practice the trailing process on an active position. With pending orders, you'll still attach the trailing stop after the order is triggered and becomes a live trade. Set your volume next. This is your lot size. Keep your risk management in mind here. The larger the lot size, the bigger the potential move on your account per pip or point. If you're testing or learning, choose a conservative size so you can focus on the mechanics first. Before placing the trade, type in an initial stop loss. This is important. A trailing stop builds off a stop loss level, so having a reasonable protective stop in place from the start keeps the trade controlled. Make sure the stop is placed at a meaningful technical level and that it respects any minimum stop distances your broker might require. If the platform shows an error when you place the stop too close, simply widen it slightly. Take a moment to review the rest of the order settings. Double-check the symbol, order type, volume, and stop loss. You can also add a comment for your own records if you like. Once everything looks right, it's time to execute. If your trade idea is bearish, click Sell by Market to open a short position. If it's bullish, click Buy by Market to open a long position. When the order confirms, you'll see the new position in the Trade tab at the bottom of the platform, along with its price, stop loss, and floating profit or loss. Now let's attach the trailing stop. In the Trade tab, right-click on your open position and select Trailing Stop. You'll see a list of predefined distances and points, along with an option to set a custom value. Choose a trailing distance that fits the volatility of your instrument. For a calm market, a smaller trail might be appropriate. For a fast-moving market, give it more room so normal fluctuations don't knock you out prematurely. When you select the distance, the trailing stop is activated. It won't move until your trade is in profit by at least that distance. After that, as price moves further in your favor, the stop will automatically step up behind it, helping protect unrealized gains. A few practical notes. In Metatrader 5, the trailing stop is managed by the client terminal, so keep the platform running and connected for the trailing to update in real time. If you close the platform or lose connection, the stop will remain at its last synced level, but it won't trail further until you're reconnected. You can remove or change the trailing distance at any time by right-clicking the position again, selecting trailing stop, and choosing a new value or none. Also remember that trailing stops are set per position, so if you have multiple trades, apply the trailing stop to each one individually. That's it. You've opened a trade, added an initial protective stop, and turned on a trailing stop to automate your risk management as price moves. Practice this sequence on a demo account until it feels natural, then bring it into your live trading with a clear plan and consistent sizing.